you're doing okay. I just want to come and give a word for I'm still, fighting the good fight or whatever. When it comes to my kids and everything else, it's a lot that's been going on. But I just want everything to work out when it comes to my children and me and things like that. I'm trying to, you know, ease the pain when it comes to me, my children, and everything else. But when you're working with childish people and people that's refusing to grow up, it ain't really much you can do for real. But I'm doing everything that I can to stand in good faith when it comes to this situation. The it's just been a lot, but I'm making it through it. I just wish that you know I could have more time with my children, but some stuff, some stuff just don't work out sometimes. I guess I don't know, but it is what it is. We're gonna continue to stay in good faith and you know praise God and whatever it is that we need to do or whatever. Keep on being good. Keep on showing up as a good person when it comes to this situation. But I've been going through this situation for 6 years now with my kid's father. It began in Mark's Village when he was breaking into my apartment and things like that. He broke into my apartment like 3 times doing things, and I'm pretty sure that he's behind those cameras that was placed in my apartment. I asked the rental office, can they send out, a maintenance man to come remove the cameras and things like that. This was in Marks Village now. Gate City. They changed it from Gate City to Marks Village, but I don't know what it is now. I haven't been over there in so long. It's probably tore down. Ain't no way. I don't know. I don't know. You know what to say about what's going on over there because I haven't been over there in so long. But it's been a lot of stuff that's been going on. Just like I said, he broke into my apartment like 3 times before in Marks Village and was doing things. The first 2 times I got jumped on. The third time I didn't get jumped on. The third time, I kind of shifted the energy or whatever and just played it off, laughing or whatever nervously, just to shift the energy on what he was trying to do. But I wasn't worried about it. But a lot of things was frightening me because when I moved into my apartment what I'm in now. Well, a lot of stuff was happening when I was in Pinson or whatever. It required me to move from Pinson to where I am now because a lot of stuff was going on whenever I go to sleep or whatever and I wake up. My apartment back door used to be unlocked and it used to be putting me in my head or whatever. 'Cause I know for a fact when I went to sleep, I make sure I check twice before I lay down that my doors are locked. And then when I get up, that's when my door be unlocked again. So I knew I wasn't going crazy or nothing like that. I used to always make sure. So, when I called the police out, I end up going to jail for trying to put in a report or whatever. They said I had a warrant or whatever. What a FTA. They said I had a FTA or whatever, and I had to address the FTA or whatever. I wasn't worrying about the situation and stuff like that, but I ended up leaving from Pinson to my location where I am now, and it was a guy that was trying to talk to me and things like that that was next door to me. Well, I ain't gonna say he was trying to talk to me, but it kind of was that way or whatever when he asked for a charger and tried to, you know, talk or whatever, and I wasn't really going for it. So when I wasn't really going for it or whatever, this person, after I left my apartment or whatever, I noticed that my back screen was, ripped in the places where the locks be at. So somebody, I don't know who came into my apartment and broke the lock. This is what happened in Marks Village and Gay City too. Somebody, I don't know if he got, cool with the maintenance man or whatever, but my locks was never, messed up or anything like that on my bathroom window. But on my bathroom window, it was my lock was unlocked. Now the screen, it just had one lock on it, just one lock, just like it does now. But it was able to lock. The screen was able to lock. It's not able to lock anymore. And on top of that, they broke the lock that was on the window, so I wasn't able to lock the window. This is the same thing that happened in Marks Village. Marks Village, he broke two locks in my apartment, in my bedroom window, and the bathroom window. So When I moved to where I am now, the same thing was happening, and I called the police out to report it and things like that. And one day I went to my appointment and I came back and they had killed the cat and put it into my storage unit. So it was frightening me. And yes, ma'am. Okay, I'm coming. Okay, I got you. Thank you. But I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta I gotta get ready to go in. I had to get ready to go in and talk with the Bible, talk about the Bible and things like that. But anyway, let me get finished with this. But I reported it and things like that. When I left and went to my appointment and I came back, they had a cat that was, that was dead in my storage unit. They put a dead cat in my storage unit or whatever. I guess for, you know um they was doing fear tactics or whatever, trying to make me in fear and all that stuff like that. Just like I said, some of that stuff does work and stuff like that, but all this stuff is surrounding my kids' dad. All this stuff is happening again, and just like I said, I felt like the he was trying to make that situation, make it that way so the judge can see me as, see my children as not having no, not being in a safe environment. So I couldn't prove to people all this stuff that was going on and stuff like that. Only thing I could do is just report it. I got a protection of abuse order, and when I got a protection of abuse order against this person, they called me into the office in Marks Village, and they told me, you and your husband supposed. I'm like, husband. When I signed up with you all, I signed up by myself, and it was because I was leaving a abusive situation. I mean, abusive relationship, and I never got married a day in my life. I have never been married. So I don't know what y'all talking about. So I couldn't figure out what was going on and stuff like that or whatever. And I couldn't get down to the bottom of it. My sister all of a sudden started acting funny and stuff like that. And because she's supposed to be taking me around to, get apartments, put in applications and things like that to get me an apartment and all that stuff like that. And she just all of a sudden just ghosted me out of nowhere. I had told her about the cameras that was in my apartment. So I believe she was in on it, but I'm not sure. Or she just knew something about it. I don't know. But a lot of people just were saying that I was crazy, something was wrong with me, I was dumb, I was stupid, I was slow for the things that I was speaking out about and all that stuff like that. And the only thing I just wanted to do is just be a good mother to my kids. That was it. I didn't want anything else. I didn't want to cause no problems or anything else. But my kids' dad have really been making problems for me. And people, they just been not caring, I guess, because ain't nothing been done about it. I went to DHR office and everything like that, and they told me that I need to just stop doing what I'm doing because my kids are tired of going back and forth and getting pulled back and forth. I'm like, they just didn't care when it came to me. Like, forget you want to have a relationship with your children, all that stuff like that. So a lot of stuff ended up, my son acting like I ain't never did anything for him. Or I never been there for him and all that stuff. That I'm the only somebody who been there for my son, my girls too. But anytime my son needed anything, I was showing up as a mother. It wasn't something that I was made to do. This is something that was required for me to do because I brought them into this world. So anytime my son needed anything, I was showing up and doing everything I supposed to as a mother to him. Whenever he goes to his games and stuff like that, I would show up to his game, buy pizza for the team, all of this stuff. I was doing everything as a mother to for my son, and I was buying him joints to make sure his he wasn't getting talked about at school, all of that stuff. I was doing everything I supposed to as a mother. Do you hear me? Whenever his friends came over to sleep at my sister apartment or whatever, I brought them food to make sure they ate all that stuff. I made sure everything was okay. So with him running around trying to make it seem like his life been hard, his life have never been hard. And I made sure it has never been hard. When he was with his grandmother, he always had money. He probably was the richest kid in the neighborhood because I always put $300 or $400 in his pocket. I wasn't playing that because I was working. They had every game that ever came out, every PlayStation, whatever it was that they wanted, they had it. They didn't even know what to ask for when Christmas came. They didn't even know what to ask for because they had everything. And that's because of their mother, not their father. I'm the person that got them their first house. I didn't buy it, I rented. I rented it out just to separate my kid's father from his sister because they used to fight all the time. I did that. I did all of these things for my family to be happy or whatever. But the only thing that I couldn't stop was the abuse when it came to my kid's father. And now he's calling all this stuff, all this upheaval in my life, and doing all of these things for absolutely no, absolutely no reason. He's doing all of this stuff just to make me hurt. I never made him hurt, but he made me hurt with all the abuse that he have done to me, towards me. And now I don't know how my kids feel. I haven't talked to my kids in weeks, and it's kind of making me sad. But it's okay. That was taken away from me, but I'm not worried about it and stuff like that because they kept on playing when it came to the phone and stuff like that. Because once they had limited me to just seeing my kids just once a month, that almost killed me. Like seriously. But I've been going through it though. But I've been just trying to find ways for me to cope with this situation the best way I know how without any chaos going on. But I have to report a lot of things because it just seemed like I can get no help or whatever. Now, only thing I want to do is just be a good mother to my kids and keep on going. I'm not worried about no man. I'm not worried about none of that stuff. But these people have said that I was on drugs. They have said I did everything. And the only thing they had to do is at my doctor's office is urine test me and do a blood test, and they could have turned it into the courts or whatever. If the courts would have asked, they could have asked for my records and all that stuff like that. They could have asked for a blood sample. They could have asked for a urine. I could have even showed up at the family court and gave my urine. If somebody is saying that somebody is on drugs and stuff like that, when you want to investigate that, that's what these people should have been doing. I have never been on drugs a day in my life, never. But I just had to come and get that word or whatever and get that off of my chest or whatever because I have really been going through a whole lot of stuff surrounding this situation and how people trying to make me look like I'm a bad mother and I never been there for them and this, that, and the third. I don't want to hear none of that because I try to be there for my kids. My son and his baby mother because she was telling me about her mother and her mother not wanting to be there for her because she had got pregnant or whatever, you know. And I told her that I would be a mother figure for her, and she limit herself. She didn't want to be around me and all that stuff like that. Kind of upset at me, but I was okay. I can't force nobody to be around me or want me to have anything to do with them or anything like that. I'm not even worried about it. Like I said, I'm not forcing nobody to have no relationship with me, but I just need the truth. Let me know so I can go on about my business and I won't have to be worrying about this situation. I can go on about my business, just keep on going. But it seemed like when I go on by my business, keep on going, I'm still faced with tower moments because people don't understand what is being done to me. These people answer the phone whenever they want to. Whenever they want to call me and they need something, that's the only time. That's the only time they want me to the only time they'll call me if they need something. I didn't want it to be that way. But people have made it that way for me. But I wasn't worried about it. It's okay. Just like I said, I've been standing in good faith and I've been praying to God about this situation that it'll get better. Whatever way I need to, whatever direction I need to go in, please direct me that way. But I have been doing a lot to try to, keep myself calm and all that stuff like that, keep my bills paid and all that stuff like that. But things have been hard. And I'm not worried about it, but just like I said, things are gonna get better. I know it is. But thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all for everything that y'all do. And thank y'all for y'all contents too, because y'all contents help me keep going too as well. Thank you to the police officers that's help in any situation. Thank y'all for everything that y'all do too. The officials, the lawyers, judges, everybody. Thank all of y'all for everything that y'all do in the ways that y'all show up for us. It is very well appreciated by me. I don't know, everybody else too, but by me, especially by me, because I feel like a lot of things have not happened because of them trying to keep me protected, and I don't understand some things, so I want forgiveness because if I'm not understanding, I'm thinking that the situation is bad, and people are just trying to bully me and harass. I don't know what's going on, but I just be needing to know what's going on, but if I have done anything to anybody that I hurt them or anything like that, I apologize. But I just need to make sense of all of this stuff because I'm in need of things. I be in need of things. And the only thing I be trying to do is just get the help that I need and deserve by working. It ain't like I'm just be out here begging and stuff like that. I'm begging for a job so I could do better for myself. But anyway, I love y'all. Y'all have a blessed rest of y'all day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you later, guys. See you later.